Blessings on all of you. I'm so delighted we have these few minutes, and I want to share a little bit of my personal experience, but for the purpose of encouraging the rest of you. Many of you know that I've been in ministry now a little more than 72 years. I'm 90 plus years old. My ministry began in Miami, Florida in 1948. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about how that started. I was still in high school. I had recently been saved, recently joined the church and been baptized, but I was not aware that God had plans for my life. I assumed that my life would be at my own choosing and I could fulfill the ambitions that I had. Well, that all changed. It all changed very suddenly. It was early morning. I was walking to the bus stop, and on one foot I was not called to the ministry, and on the other foot I was. It was that quick, that unannounced, that unanticipated by me. And actually, I looked up, and in the air overhead, maybe 20 feet above me, I saw a vision of myself preaching, kind of from my body upward. I had my hands raised. It didn't last but 1 second's time. It was gone, but the impact was so total, so all-controlling and consuming of myself. I stopped there on my tracks. I could not believe this had just happened to me. Because at the moment I saw that quick vision, my life radically changed. And I knew it had. It was not a matter of choice with me from that point on. But I've said all that for this reason. Many of you equally have the divine call in your life. Some are called to various other ministries, some to the pulpit, some to be before the public, others are not. But regardless of the nature of your specific call, my word and my encouragement to you is simply obey it. Don't let the fear, the intimidation that is natural to all of us, don't let that interfere. And probably you're going to have to fight it. And I'm not talking about a pulpit ministry or a pastoral ministry. I'm talking to whatever degree God Almighty has spoken to you with not just a request, but a command for the dedication of your life. You may be called just as a prayer warrior, someone who is to get in the closet, like Jesus said, shut the door and pray to the Father who sees in secret. If that be the case, do it. If you're a witness, you're just supposed to speak to others, greet them on the sidewalk, talk with them about the Lord, follow it. As a housewife or a cab driver or a school teacher, a plumber, whatever you do, know that God Almighty can use you in that specific spot, not only to serve humanity, but to serve the kingdom and to be a witness to the truth of God and to share with others something that perhaps I, as a pastor, would never be able to share. And do you know that morning in Miami when I looked up and saw the vision, I had no idea how God would use me. My life has been blessed. My ministry has been blessed. I've preached to congregations of 3 or 4, but I've preached to congregations of thousands. I've seen God use me for the good of others. And I say that modestly, but it's really true. I preached, I remember, in Toronto at Catch the Fire conference there to some 2,600 other pastors from, I believe it was 63 nations worldwide. And the thing that blessed me in being able to speak to those other men, knowing that they were going to go out around the world and carry the gospel was simply to encourage them. You know what it was? Submit to the Lord, obey the call, give yourself to God. He has good choices for your life. If it's nothing more than being a prayer warrior, getting in your closet, shutting the door, if God uses you to speak to thousands of pastors, as I've done, then you do it. All right? God bless you. Let me remind you of this book, Spirit-Empowered Theology, 300 Questions, Answers on Bible Topics. I really poured my heart into this book, thinking of the other men, women who would need the benefit of what God has given me, because I benefit greatly from what God has given others. At any rate, God bless you. Love you big. We'll talk again soon. Bye.